Shag over you.
I can't move.
Whiskey in the jar.
Right. Well, good evening, everybody. If you can see us or hear us, you can send in a note.
Request. You don't do this that often.
The old song for the Dubliners this time called Whiskey in the Jar. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met a Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. They'd stand and deliver where you were the boldest saver with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take them women where they never can be easy with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chambers all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of Captain Farrell and sure it was no wonder, but Jenny took me charges and filled them up with water and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, I rose for to travel. All the guards were all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, and then produced my rapier. Said stand and deliver, and the prisoner I was taken with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. If I could find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'd come and join me, we'd roll in Kilkenny, I know he'd treat me better than me darling sporting Jenny, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Some take delight in the gambling and the bowling, and others take delight in the carriages are rolling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar, with your ring dum-a-doo dum-a-da. Whack ball da daddy-o, whack ball da daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you. We'll pass you over to Gary here this time to play us a tune on the whistle. Shibok Shibior.
You ready? Thank you.
Thank you. Give a shout out there about the announcements. We're going to slow it down a little bit this time.
That's quite a love song. Introduce it.
It's a song from Finbarr and Gary this time. It's a song called The Last Great Love Song. Welcome to my soul. I didn't mean to scare you. I had to show it all. Don't say I didn't warn you. This love is like that wall. You have to climb or fall. This is the last great love song that I will ever sing to you. And this is the last great love song that I will ever bring to you. Don't run, I've come to call. Pray be silent when you hear it. The crushed, the damned, the cold. I need you to bear witness. Your laughter in the dark has left me cold as dark. This is the last great love song that I will ever bring to you. You have that exquisite remove of a lover, not a love. This is the last great love song that I will ever bring to you. And this is the last great love song that I will ever sing to you. Thanks, everybody. It is so strange trying to tank a telephone instead of a crowd of people in front of you. All right. You want to do? We're treating this as an old session, like, so there's nothing formal about what we're doing. We wish it was a session.
I know, yeah. Tell me about it. It's so sadly missed now at this stage.
Basically, that's why we're online, is we can, I suppose. But it's to promote musicians that can't get out and play in front of audiences, so and artists and storytellers and whatever. And online on Celtic Fest, you can do this, you know. So it's there to promote people to sing and dance or play music, and And there's other stuff on the Celtic Festival line as well. There's a lot of artist stuff that people can buy and go online there and check it out. Okay. I'm being told what to do.
Well, you can't read the sheet.
I may as well make a bit of fun out of it because things are fucking miserable enough. 'Twas down the glen came Galpine's men with their shovels slung behind them. It was in the pubs they drank their subs, and up in the spike you'd find them. They swell up blood and they wash down mud with pints and ports of beer. And now we're on the road again with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I stripped to the skin with the darky fin, way down on the Isle of Rain. With a horse-faced tool, I know the rule, no matter what your man may say. I count my cards and I count my cards, and money's gang has fist across the years. If you pride your life, don't join my Christ with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I remember the day that the Bear O'Shea fell into a concrete stairs. But the horse-face said when he saw him dead, it wasn't what the rich called prayers. I'm an Abbey short was his one retort, and reached on to my ears. When the going gets rough, I must be tough with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I'll work till the sweat has had me bet. Oh, we're rushing and check and pull. Now it's shuttering jams in the hydro dams are underneath the Thames in a hole. I ground my cards and I got my cards, and many's a gang has fist across the years. If you pride your life, don't join my Christ with McAlpine's Fusiliers. If you pride your life, don't join my Christ with McAlpine's Fusiliers. Thanks very much.
A little bit easier.
And if you know any of these songs that we're doing, just sing along. Take out an old instrument and start playing along with us. Or something that's to that effect anyway. Or even take out a pint. Is that right, Billy?
Green bottles, yeah. I was 18 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags and hawks against the door. I took a job in the steaming way down on Caldrum Street, and I fell in love with the laundry girl working next to me. Brown hair zigzagged around her face and the look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. She said to me, oh can't you see, I'm not the factory kind. And if you don't take me out of here, I lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around a market town for picking down in Kent. We could think our pots and pans and knives wherever we went. We're camping down the Gower one time and the work was mighty good. She wouldn't wait for the harvest, I thought we should. I said to her, we'll settle down, we'll get a few acres dug, with a fire burning in the heart and babbies on the road. She said, oh man, you foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'd not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We're drinking more in those days, our tempers reached a pitch. Like a fool I let her run away when she took the rambling itch. At last I heard she's living rough, back on the Derby beat, with a bottle of white horse in her pocket, a wolfhound at her feet. They say that she got married once to a man called Romany Brown. Even a gypsy caravan was too much like settling down. They say her rose is faded, rough red and her booze. Maybe that's the price you pay for the change that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. If I could just taste some of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, you wouldn't want me any other way. Thank you.
That was Gary there with a song called The Bee's Wing. It has become very popular, well, with the last year and a half, 2 years here in Ireland now. It's been very popular. Right. We'll head a little bit local this time, especially for all the lunatics down here in Monkine. And down the Rail Oak as well. I did especially for, if Kevin is looking in, Kevin Law down there tonight, or any of the Laws are looking in. You got to open up that marquee soon because we need to have a gig, like, you know what I mean?
We need to get out.
Oh, the raging sea and the rising river, peace and water for town, where the sailing ships caress the slip and the maidens never frown. It was there I met young Raxie Darlow's face was washed with rain. Oh, her house is handy and the drops of brandy and roamed the town in vain. And the rain fell like drops of brandy, my love for her was strong. Oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy and my time were gone. She said you are a randy sailor, looking for a towny one. Oh, a brandy eyes, they'll tell you lies, till the time is gone. Would you have a heart, you loving mother, would you shade me from the rain? With a silver shilling for the girl that's willing, roam the town in vain. And the rain fell like drops of brandy, my love for her was strong. Oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy, and my time were gone. Hey! Oh, her hair was golden and her manner easy. Spice she let me on. After 20 nights and she delighted, the bundle was all gone. She left me poor and she left me wandering, left me with a song. Well, in whatever town, the girls don't frown. Brandy drops are gone, and the rain fell like drops of brandy. Love for her was strong, oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy. Time and time were gone, oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy. My love for her was strong, oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy. And my time were gone. In whatever town, the girls don't frown till the brandy drops are gone. That's it. Get it out of you.
Jesus, the audience we have are asleep behind us.
Of all the stars that ever shone, no one that twinkle like your pale blue eyes. Like the gold of corn of harvest time, your hair sailing in my boat, the wind gently flows and fills my sail. For your sweet scent of breath is everywhere. For no matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. For the portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you're gone if you return again. Oh, where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? On that day in spring, when snow starts to melt and streams do flow, for the birds in the trees I'd sing your songs. And for in a while I'll wander down by Bluebell Grove, so wildflowers grow. And I hope that lovely Nancy will return. For no matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. For the portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you're gone if you return again. Oh, where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? On the day in spring, when snow starts to melt and streams do flow, for the birds in the trees I'll sing your songs. And for in a while I'll wander down by Bluebell Grove, so wildflowers grow. And I hope that lovely Nancy will return. For no matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. For the portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you're gone if you return again. Oh, where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? For no matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. For the portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wondering where you're gone if you return again. Oh, where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Yes, where is the ring I gave to Nancy Spain? Thanks very much. It feels so much better.
If you if we know him, like, we'll do him. I don't think so. Go on.
Gary reckons if there's any requests, he'll do them, like, you know.
You're a gas man. I said if there's any requests that you'd like us to do, if we know him, we will do them. Uncle Tony and Uncle Billy can wait for the Lonesome Boatman till later on in the evening. It's a bit early for that.
He needs a few more Bulmers in him first. He's afraid he'd run out of air. Wait. What song is this?
Shorts out. Say throw us out.
It was on a dreary New Year's Eve as the shades of night came down. A lorry load of volunteers approached the border town. They were men from Dublin and from Cork, from Manna and Tyrone. And the leader was a Limerick man, just out from Garryowen. Now as they moved along the street up to the Bardic store, they stormed the danger they did meet, but the thing that laid in store. They were fighting for old Ireland's cause. They blamed their very own, and the foremost of that gallant band was south from Garryowen. Now the sergeant smiled, now they were glad, they were smiling through the door. When the stammers and the rifle butts, the hail of them did fall. And when that awful night was o'er, and men lay cold as stone, there was one from near the border and one from Garryowen. No more they'll hear the seagulls cry, or the mermaid shan't fly, but they fell beneath an Ireland skies, with Hanlon by their side. They are gone to join the gallant band of Plunkett and Pearce and Cole, another martyr for old Ireland was south from Garryowen. It was on a dreary New Year's Eve as the shades of night came down, and a lorry load of volunteers approached the border town. There were men from Dublin and from Cork, from Manna and Tyrone, and the leader was a Limerick man, John south from Garryowen. And the leader was a Limerick man, John south from Garryowen. Thank you. Thanks very much. Now, I know the last time we were on, we were asked to do some songs that we hadn't got and we didn't have and so forth, but I think we were asked for this one. Fiddlers Green. It's an old seafaring song from the Dubliners this time. song called Fiddlers Green. As I walked by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the still waters and take the sea air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Won't you take me away, boys, me time is not long. Or wrap me up in me oilskins and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now Fiddlers Green is a place of fair town, where the fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the weather is fair and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskins and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now when you're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs, there's clubs and there's lassies there too, where the weather is fair and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing from every tree. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and blankets, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Oh, wrap me up in me oilskins and blankets, I see ya, no more on the docks I'll be seen. And tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now I don't want a harp nor a halo nor me, just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and I play me old squeeze box as I sail along. Oh, with the wind in me riggets, I'll sing you your songs. Wrap me up in me oilskins and blankets, come on. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Yes, I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. On you, wire. There you go.
We'll do the weekend in Amsterdam for the crack.
Right. Is there any children in the audience now? You better cover your ears for this next song. This is kind of a dirty song.
Part of it is dirty.
Hey, this is a song all about a crowd of lads that went off to Amsterdam for the weekend and had a great time.
And got deported home.
Came home the right way, sure.
Drunk to mammy.
Huh? Yeah. Sorry, would have been shouted at here as well.
When we got our redundancy, myself and the lads went on a spree, with a brand new passport in me hand, as we took off for the Netherlands. Myself, Denny, O'Dwyer and Scott, that ship all, we were all half cut. We opened up the duty free, oh the red lemonade and the brandy, and we jumped on board a tram. Oh the weekend that we spent in Amsterdam. Our first stop was the coffee shop. In we went and we all sparked up. There was hashish there from Pakistan, Morocco, Nepal and Lebanon. All the boys were rolling joints. Some of the lads forgot to drink their pints. The water pipe came bubbling round. I took one pull and I hit the ground. Lads, wake 'em if you can. Oh, the weekend that we spent in Amsterdam. Over the mulligans for the night, The bar was 11, the band was shite. The Berg, the Bono and the Wolf Tones, till Denny grabbed the microphone. Then we went to the Blarney Stone, Paddy win at the Leinster final on. Oh, the Lily Whites, the Boys in Blue, and a 96-inch plasma. Would you look at Bill Healy's tan?
Oi.
Oh, the weekend that we spent in Amsterdam.
Scorched.
Macker said, while we're here, we'll go and have a look at all the kinky gear.
Oh, yeah.
I said a quiet prayer, I wouldn't bump into anyone from Kildare. There were big dildos and blow-up dolls, snap-on tools and hairy balls, vibrators and whips and chains and zips and fanny ticklers. God between us and all harm. Oh, the weekend that we spent in Amsterdam. Then we went on a midnight walk. All our eyes were out in stocks. There was gay bars, there was burdelows, there was models in the windows wearing no clothes. Billy, he danced all night with a South American transvestite. Everything was going grand till Billy tried to drop the hand. There was pandemonium. Oh, the weekend now we spent in Amsterdam. The bouncer, she was 5'10". She was a lowland heavyweight champion. She hit Billy an awful box and the boys ran amok and they wrecked the shop. We could hear the squad cars getting near. It was time, lads, we were out of here. Then he pulled up his tights and we disappeared into the night. All together now, one by one. Oh, the weekend now we spent in Amsterdam. Queen a trick, she rides her bike. Rembrandt hanging down in the Reich. Ajax, Heineken, Van Gogh and the Gargle and the Ganji. Monday morning we were all half cracked. We dived into the Kaiser Grack, fished us out and we hosed us down, and they put us on a plane to Dublin, home to the mammy again. Oh, the weekend now we spent in, oh, the weekend now we spent in, oh, the weekend now we spent in Amsterdam.
Well.
And the crowd is after waking up.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Well,
You request for grace.
all right, well, in a minute. Song from Phil Coulter this time. Song called The Town I Love So Well. In my memories, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where the schools plays ball by that old gas yard wall, and we laugh through the smoke and the smell. Running home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those are happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I love so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called the women from the Gregan, the moors and the bogs, where the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the talk. Oh, when times got rough, it was just about enough, and they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I love so well. Oh, when I returned, oh, how my eyes were burned to see how that town will be brought to its knees by those armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on through every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. Oh, with their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Thank you very much. Town I love so well. We have people shouting at us here, right, left and centre. And to try and remember the words of this one. As we gathered in the chapel here in Oak and Maiden Jail, I think about these last few weeks, or will they say we failed? For the school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty, yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. As I walk out on this May morn, my thoughts will be of you. As I write some words upon the wall, so everyone can see, and all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They take me out at dawn as I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. No, there won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Thank you.
Oh, who's ringing?
Right, Gary's going to do this next song, a song called Spancil Hill. It was made famous by the Furies way back in the 60s.
Last night as I lay dreaming on pleasant days gone by, me mind been bent on rambling, to Ireland I did fly. I stepped on board a vision and I followed with the wind, until I came to anchor at the cross of Spancil Hill. We'd been on the 23rd of June, the day before the fair. Oh, when Ireland's sons and daughters and friends assembled there, for the young, the old, the brave and the bold came their duties to fulfill. Oh, at the parish church near Clooney, a mile from Spancil Hill, I went to see my neighbours, to see what they might say. Oh, the old ones were all dead and gone, and the young ones turning grey. Oh, I met the tailor Quigley, he's as bold as ever still. Sure, he used to mend my bridges when I lived in Spancil Hill. I paid a flying visit to my first and only love. She's as fair as any lily and gentle as a dove. She threw her arms around me saying, "Here, lad Billy, I love you still." Oh, she's met the farmer's daughter and the pride of Spancil Hill. I dreamt I held and kissed her as in the days of old. Here the Johnny are only joking like many a time before. Hear the cock he crew in the morning, and he crew all loud and shrill. When I woke in California, yea, many miles from Spancil Hill. Yes, I woke in California, yea, many miles from Spancil Hill.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Special request from Alana from Delaware.
Oh my God. Hello, Alana.
So
Okay.
No, I'd say Portland, yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, hello, Alana. From Delaware. Nice that you're listening in. Thanks very much. We'll get a song for you now in a minute. As I was going through that one, I was trying to think of what I was going to do next.
Big energy.
Actually, yeah, last week, weren't it? Michelle's birthday.
Yeah.
Down in Ross.
Yeah.
We had a birthday during the week there, down in Ross, for Michelle Doyle. I know they're working tonight. We'll do this especially for Nikki and for Michelle. And maybe they'll catch this at another time. But this is a song that comes from that side of the woods, down around Ferns.
You don't just stop when you're talking.
On a fire. I'm trying to get this right, I know.
May the rocks and breezes blow.
May the rocks and breezes blow along the pier and port of Louise. The seabirds weave and bob above the swell. In his muffler and grey coat, button tie against the cold, the young man with soldiers' daring phases out. Now his dreams are not on Gant or on the new French Parliament, or honours won on Elda Waterloo. But instead does blue eyes gaze back 30 years now misted haze of boyhood days and bygone sad events. Put your feeble hand in mine, let me take you back in time to the spring of '98 when freedom called. As a youth with fiery pride, along with Kelly and McBride, oh, you marched to Tobaneri side by side. Now your dreams are not to be, and like the wild geese had to flee to join Napoleon's army was your fate. And the night when you shed those tears and hope they'd wash away the fears of memories of how things might have been. So put your feeble hand in mine, let me take you back in time to the spring of '98 when freedom called. As a youth with fiery pride, along with Kelly and McBride, oh, you marched to Tobaneri side by side. How the dreams are not to be, and like a wild geese had to flee. To join Napoleon's army was your trial, but on a lonely Ferens hill, a rusted plough is lying still. No more in practice hands will try the soil. So put your feeble hand in mine, and let me take you back in time to the spring of '98, when freedom called. As a youth with fiery pride, along with Kelly and McBride, oh, you marched to Tobernery side by side. So put your feeble hand in mine, let me take you back in time, and the angel wings across the sea will fly to those days long, long ago, and with the friends we used to know, we'll stroll once more down by sweet Slaney side. Yes, we'll stroll once more down by sweet Slaney side. That's very much, especially for Michelle. Michelle Doyle out the hallways down there in New Ross, celebrating our 50th birthday. She'll kill me now for saying that, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know what you're yelling for, but yeah.
We'll come back up the road. Woo!
Yeah. Ready?
One evening fair, as the sun was shining, to Kilkenny I did ride, I did beat to the Captain Brady, and a tall commander by his side. Woo! You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side surely stand, hear the people shout for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band.
In the morning we rose early, just before the break of dawn. Lads were singing in the bushes, and greetings to a smiling morn. Gather round, brave men of Ireland, gather Fenians, gather round, hand in hand the sword and musket, we'll spill blood upon this holy ground.
You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side you surely stand, hear the people shout for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band.
There's a glen beside the river, just outside Kilkenny town. There we met the noble captain, and the birds of silent with his Fenian died. All my life I will remember, I remember night and day, once I rode into Kilkenny, and heard the noble captain say, what did he say?
You are welcome, Highland Paddy.
What?
By my side you surely stand, hear the people shout for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band.
Right. There's a grave beside that river, just outside Kilkenny town. There the later noble captain, and the birds of Solomon's Fenian died. All my life I will remember, I remember night and day, once I rode into Kilkenny, and here's all the captain say.
You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side surely stand, hear the people shout for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band,
Rise in the morning with the Fenian band. Thanks very much. There.
We have a request.
That looks like 7 requests.
Right, well, there's requests coming up. We do this next song, it's called Rock On, Rock All. I do this especially for Raymond down in Ross there as well. He's watching in. Bit of a rebel. Oh, the empire is finished, no foreign lands can seize. Oh, the greedy Isle of England is calling to the sea. 300 miles underneath Gaul, there's a place that's called Rockall, where the groping hands of Whitehall are grabbing at this wall. Oh, rock on, Rockall, you never fall. For blood and greedy hands, oh, you meet the same resistance as you did in many lands. May the seagull rise above your eyes, and the waters crush your shell, and the natural gas will burn your ass and blow you all to hell. Oh, the seas will not be silent, for it's written in folklore, when Finn McCool took a sod of grass, threw it to the core. Well, he tossed that pebble across the sea, and wherever did it fall, but the sod became the Isle of Man, and the pebbles called Rockall. Oh, rock on, Rockall, you never fall. The Britain's greedy hands, oh, you meet the same resistance like you did in many lands. May the seagull rise above your eyes, and the waters crush your shell, and the natural gas will burn your arse and blow you all to hell. Oh, the seas will not be silent while Britannia rules the waves, and remember that the Irish will no longer be our slaves. Oh, remember that Britannia well, for she rules the waves no more, and keep your hands off Rockall, it's Irish to the core. Oh, rock on, Rockall, you never fall. For Britain's greedy hands, oh, you meet the same resistance as they did in many a land. May the seagull rise above your eyes, and the waters crush your shell, and the natural gas will burn your arse and blow you all to hell. Oh, rock on, Rockall, you never fall. For Britain's greedy hands, oh, you meet the same resistance as you did in many lands. May the seagull rise above your eyes, and the waters 'cause your shell and the natural gas that burn your arse and blow you all to hell. Oh, rock on, you never fall. Oh, rock on, you never fall. Oh, rock on, you never fall. Thank you.
For my niece and Lana, Billy, and Jean's sister at Portland Town.
Oh my God. I suppose we better do this one before the voice goes. It's a song called Portland Town, especially for Alana down there in Delaware.
And the frontline workers.
And all the frontline workers. And let's hope we will see the light. I see the lights across the bay. I see the lights not far away. And I hear music all around. I'm getting close to Portland Town. Some of the walls to make my bed. I see the lights of Portland Head. I see the lights. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland Town. Some years ago, out on my own, I set a course of parts unknown, leaving behind both friend and foe, leaving behind where I come to know, and I watch the islands fade away, and I bid farewell to Gasco Bay, though it's been years and years since then. My heart has brought me home again. I see the lights across the bay. I see the lights not far away, and I hear music all around. I'm getting home to Portland Town. Someone won't you make my bed. I see the lights of Portland Head. I see the lights. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland Town. Oh, the places I did go, she's still the fairest port I know. She works the seas and tills the farms, and holds her children in her arms. No place could know a prouder past. Here comes that beautiful at last. Here comes that beacon across the sky, and I hold my head up high. I see the lights across the bay. I see the lights not far away, and I hear music all around. I'm getting close to Portland Town. Someone wants to make my bed. I see the lights of Portland Head. I see the lights. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland Town. I see the lights. I'm coming round. I'm coming home to Portland Town. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Right. This next tune is a tune written by Finbarr Fury many, many years ago. We did it especially for the two Billies. And we're not forgetting Nicole either.
Or Michelle.
And Michelle. And Nora and Fiona.
The whole lot of them.
And Duke.
thank you.
As I said at the start of the gig, that the Celtic Fest is there for artists of all types, for musicians to get out there and be seen and be heard and all that. And you can go online there and check out Celtic Fest, and you can buy items off of the website and all that type of thing. Oh yeah, and also on that is the Healy Tours, and when they come over from America, they normally come to Carrigean, and we have a bit of a crack till all hours of the morning. Now I know we've only an hour, I think, on this, so we can't.
No, you don't. We can play for as long as we want.
It's No. It's at their discretion. I have a request for Kevin, all the way down Cork. He wants the Langer song.
All right. That Kevin.
That Kevin.
Was it that Kevin put in the request now, or is it? Right, this next song will have to be kind of explained a little bit, I suppose, before we start, because if you haven't heard it before, you wouldn't know what to be about, like. And I suppose even when Gary sings it, we still don't know what it's about. So, we're all in the one boat.
That's because you don't know the words.
It's just a bit of a funny song about characters from Cork here in Ireland. I do this especially for Kevin. What's Kevin? Kevin Sweeney down. Kevin Mac Sweeney.
All the way down to Cork.
And the McSweeney family. If you're watching in, this is for yourselves, okay? This is a song that was written by a guy called Tim O'Riordan from Cork. He plays in a band called Classical Gas.
Have you seen the young man, the drunken now lout, roaring and bawling and spilling his stout, and in everyone's business you foresee his snout? Down in Cork you'd be known as a langer. Langer! Langer! Down in Cork you'd be known as a langer. And our hero right keen, footballer supreme, oh the finest this country and Man U's ever seen. And he won the World Cup, but McCarthy fucked up, and I was dead right to call him a langer.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Langer! Langer! I was dead right to call him a langer. On flaming a crying, egg blonde tree a hoing, Neil Gwyn ye leggen ye garlic shock egg vein, August of various arvine is grumming up your cree, Garky gun dolce on langer. Langer! Langer! Garky gun dolce on langer. From Mitchelstown to Clevekeer, you'll be welcome down here, for there's plenty of scenery, music and beer. But avoid the rugby weekend in Kinsale, cause every year, without fail, the town gets infested with langers.
Oh, yeah.
Langers! Langers! Oh, the town gets infested with langers. In 2005, our culture will thrive all along the green banks of the Lee.
Good man, George.
But it's no matter what, even if you arrive on your yacht, tolerate absolutely nobody acting the langer. Langer! Langer! There ain't nobody acting the langer.
So you think by?
And our hero right, me and an oar, this old game we adore. Sure we'll follow our teams anywhere. But what we'd like to know is where all the good match tickets go, ending up in the hands of some langers. Langers! Langers! Ending up in the hands of some langers. So there was me song, I hope I didn't keep you too long. For now ye all know one more word of Cork slang, and will just mate on me bones. I hope I never be known as a typical homegrown Cork langer.
Oh yeah.
Langer! Langer! As a typical homegrown Cork langer. Langer! Langer! As a typical homegrown Cork langer.
Oh, anya ba ya?
Do the working man. I'll try the sentence.
That was a song down in Cork. They used that word langer. Well, maybe not so more so now, but back in the 80s was all the go. So if you wanted to call somebody a bad name, just say, "Ya langer, ya." This is a song called The Working Man. It was out in 1963, somewhere around there,
Only if you know what a hard day's work looked like.
by a woman called Rita McNeil from Scotland. It's a working man I am, and I've been down on the ground, and I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind, though I never again will go down on the ground. At the age of 16 years, old before him with his fears, and I vow there'll never be another one. For the dark recesses of the mines, where you age before your time, and the cold dust lies heavy on your lungs. It's a working man I am, and I've been down underground, and I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind, though I never again will go down on the ground. At the age of 64, oh, he greet you at the door, and he gently take you by the arm. For he'll take you back in time, where you aged before your time, and he'll tell you all the hardships that were there. It's a working man I am, and I've been down underground, and I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind, though I never again will go down underground. It's a working man I am,
if I ever see the sun, or for any length of time, I can hold it in my mind. No, I never again will go down underground. No, I never again will go down underground.
Thank you. John?
I'll sing a song. We'll do Red as a Rose. Well, the voice is still there. Want to introduce it?
It's an old song from the Clancy Brothers this time, called Red as the Rose.
Come over the hill, my bonny Irish lass. Come over the hill to your darling, and you choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and fair is the lily of the valley, and clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. And my love is fairer than Annie, who's down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed. And the moon and the stars, they were shining, and the moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and fair is the lily of the valley, and clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. And my love is fairer than Annie. It was not for the parting of my sister Kate, it was not for the grief of my mother, it was all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and fair is the lily of the valley, and clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. And my heart is breaking forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and fair is the lily of the valley, and clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. And my love is fairer than any, and my love is fairer than any. Thank you.
We're just going to do it, actually. We better do this one. Oh, we go.
I'm going to get mixed up between two different songs now.
I will do this for Peggy down in Carrigain.
For the old mammy.
This song that was written by Steve Earle and made his whole way over to Ireland here to Galway. And Sharon Shannon and Monday got their hands on it and made a job of it. Then Nathan Carter got his hands on it and made it famous, so here we go.
Go.
I took a stroll down the old home walk, day and I met a pretty girl and start to talk. Ran soft day and asked your friends, what's a fella to do? As her hair was black and her eyes are blue. I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. I want to see you dance around the floor. We were halfway there when the rains came down. And I asked her up to my flat downtown. Ran soft day and I asked your friends, what's a fella to do? As her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Hey! When I woke up I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. Ran soft day and I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? As her hair was black and her eyes were blue. I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. A song from Steve Earle that time, The Galway Girl. Right, I'd like to thank everybody for putting up their comments there on the website. We can't see, we're about a mile away from the phone here, but we're being told every now and again across the line there.
I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Will I bring it into town?
No, I don't want you to bring it in. I want you to
No, that's it.
leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, take me out of the picture altogether. Don't worry about it. Don't, Gene. Careful.
I would do this next song, especially for Billy and Nicole over there in America. And it has to do with immigration, this next song. It's a song that was written by a great musician and band here in Ireland called Liam Riley out of Bagatelle. And this song became a hit for the Dumpsy Ramblers way back in the 80s. Song called The Flight of Earls. I can hear the bells of Dublin in this lonely waiting room, and the paper boys are singing in the rain. Oh, not long before they'll take us to the airport and the noise for to get on board a transatlantic plane. We have nothing left to stay for, we have no more left to say, and there isn't any work for us to do. So farewell, me boys and girls, another bloody flight of earls. Our best asset is our best exports too. It's the murder, fear, or famine that makes us leave this time. We're not going to join McAlpine's Fusilier. Oh, we got brains and we've got vision, we have education too, but we just can't throw away those precious years. So we walk the streets of London and the streets of Baltimore, and we meet at night in several Boston bars. Oh, we're the leaders of the future, but we're far away from home, and we dream of you beneath those Irish stars. Take a look at Ellis Island or the Lady in the Bay, and Manhattan turns to face another Sunday. We just wonder what you're doing, but you bring us all back home as we look forward to another Monday. Because it's not the work that scares us, no, we don't mind an honest job, and we know things will get better once again. So 1,000 times adieu. We got Bono and you too. All we're missing is the Guinness and the rain. So switch off your new computers, as the writing's on the walls. Oh, we are leaving as our fathers did before. And take a look at Dublin Airport and the boat that leaves North Wall. There'll be no youth unemployment anymore.
because we're over here in Queensland and in parts of New South Wales, and we're on the seas, the airways and the train. But if we see better days, those big airplanes go both ways, and we'll all be coming back to you again.
Thanks very much. I think he's bringing the phone into the next door neighbour's house. You're on national TV, but don't be cursing.
I know you can see me. Right, I have a big shout out here. Shout out to Willie Goff. Anyone have a gearbox or a clutch for a 2000 Ford Mondeo? Could be a flywheel, we're not sure. Play Dixie Chicks Travelling Soldier with no car.
That's Trevor Egan, mine.
Must be having a few, Trevor, eh?
Alright, Trevor.
Travelling Soldier. Fuck. I'll chance it.
Is the band okay for a drink?
Band is alright for a drink, yeah.
You doing?
D, go on, yeah, give it a shot. You're going down the neck now, Dad.
I don't remember where we live. D, on it.
2 days past 8. Yeah. Right, this is Travelling Soldier. I'll give it a shot. I haven't sang it in a while. Two days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth, a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. She's a little shy, so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling a little low. Oh, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. Said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold a hand of another guy too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said, soldiers coming home. Letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart might be loving all of the things we're so scared of. Said when it gets kinda rough over here, think of that day sitting down on the pier, and I closed my eyes. see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, bow your heads for a list along Vietnam dead. Crying all alone under the stand was a piccolo player in a marching band, and one name rang. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl, a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home. I cried, never gonna hold a hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said, soldiers coming home.
Thanks very much, and thanks to Trevor. Thanks to Trevor there for shoving that one in there. So the request went out. He's looking for a gearbox, is it, and a flywheel? Well, there's always one.
Where you are. Go back, go back, go back. No. I know. Turn the throat. Right? A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing as the mice were squealing in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the screw was bawling, get up, ya bowsy, and clean out your cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. The lags were sleeping, Humpy Gussie was creeping, as I lay there dreaming for my girl Sal. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. In the female prison there are 75 women, and it is among them I wish I did dwell. And the old triangle could go jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
The day was dying and the wind was rising as I lay there crying in my prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal, all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
Poor old Dicey Riley, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. So each morning to the hop, she goes in for another little drop of the heart. Oh, the oldest Dicey Riley. She walks along Fitzgibbon Street and an Independence there, and then it's up down Summer Hill. People stop and stare. She said it's nearly 1:30. I went for another little one at the heart. Oh, the oldest Dicey Riley. Poor old Dicey Riley, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. So each morning to the hop, she goes in for another little drop of the heart. Oh, the oldest Dicey Riley. Tell me, ma, when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, and that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a court and 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says she loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knocking on the door and ringing on the bell, and Albert Mooney, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Albert Mooney says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Tell me, ma, when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a court and 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? She's a court and 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin on the lasses drinking gin. But across the Western Ocean I'm a swaller. Whoa, where are me boots, me noggin boots? They're all gone for beer and tobacco. For me soles they're a worn and me heels they're a torn. Me toes are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. For across the Western Ocean I must wander. Oh, and I'm sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed since I came a shower from me slumber. For I spent all me dough on the ladies, don't you know? For across the Western Ocean I must wander. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin on the lassies drinking gin. For across the Western Ocean I must wander. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin on the ladies drinking gin. For across the Western Ocean I must wander. For across the Western Ocean I must wander. Thanks very much.
Gary forgot the stick.
Very much.
I was going to say Dublin Airport, but okay.
Yeah, right. We'll do the Friday one, right, we're going to do this next song, especially for Shane. For Shane Egan there. It's a song called The Ferryman. It was done by the Ramblers way back. Again? Right, okay.
Now the little boats are gone from the breast of Liffey. Ferrymen are stranded on the quays, and them Dublin docks are dying, and the way of life is gone, and it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew, it was hard but never lonely. Liffey ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper, I forgot that he was still. Sure it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Right. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Right. Although I tend the yard and I keep myself in token, and I hear them whisper Shane is on the dole. Oh, but Molly, we're still living, and sure darling, we're still young, and the river never owned me heart or soul. Right. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. One more time. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Thank you. Oh, be God, make how's she cutting?
He's got the guitar waiting.
Oh, and make good man. And I hope Kieran is down there and Bullman with the banjo as well.
He sadly missed.
Especially for Mick, so. By lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Oh, Michael, they are taking you away. I stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. No prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Come on, let's see you singing. Lord, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Oh, nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Why, you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. watched the small free birds fly.
Hey, baby, let the free birds fly.
Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely harbored wall, as she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lives and hopes and prays for our love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. That was especially from Mick Conway there. Myself and himself taught him all how to dance in America way back in the early days.
And we got accused of ordering pizzas in.
That's right.
He did YMCA.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
Looking for my song now, Fenny.
Oh, taxi.
Yeah. They want me to sing.
Right, well, actually, yeah. We're going to do this special, next request, especially for Vicky Phelan out there in America. She may be watching in, I don't know. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But we're going to do this in support of her. It's a tune called Dublin Airport. This features Gary here on the whistle.
Thank you.
Don't have that one.
Give me the introduction.
They're waiting for me to
Taxi.
take the taxi, but they
C. No, yeah. C.
No, it's not. No.
B. Team B.
I don't have it, Jane.
taxi's waiting for
Right, in a few minutes.
Taxi's man. B.
Give me the key. You haven't got this one, yes. Sorry. Taxi's waiting right by the door. Take care of yourself now and mind how you go. Out there on the road, we'll meet again, still wishing this day would never end. And one last toast before on our way beneath the sun-filled skies, with no room for rain. What a wonderful day you share with a friend, still wishing this day would never end. Now mind yourself on your way home, may peace shine down on your far distant roads, 'cause nobody knows what the future may hold. May we all meet again on far distant shores. And one last toast before on our way beneath sun-filled skies, with no room for rain. What a wonderful day you share with a friend, still wishing this day would never end. There's a place out there where time can be a friend, and the hardest thing to do is to crawl back into bed, where there are no trains, no crazy motorways, and you don't have to worry that this day will never end. And one last toast before on our way beneath the sun-filled skies, with no room for rain. What a wonderful day you share with a friend, still wishing this day would never end. One last toast before on our way beneath sun-filled skies, with no room for rain. What a wonderful day you share with a friend, still wishing this day would never end. Taxi's waiting. You changed, all right?
Yeah. Sonny's dreams.
You certainly had it in the night you walked into your neighbour's house.
Right, we're going to continue with another song from the Clancy Brothers this time. A song called Sonny's Dreams.
Sonny, don't go away.
I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never came home. When the nights are so long and the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. You can take off your shoes, son, stay out of the race. You can lay down your head on a soft riverbed. Sonny always remembers the words Mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never came home. The nights are so long and the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. But there ain't much to do, but he does what he can. And he sits by the window in his room by the stairs, watching the waves rolling. He's done that for years. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never came home. When the nights are so long and the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired and I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. But he goes to the highway and stands there and stares. When the mail comes at 4 and the mailman is old, Sonny still dreams his dreams of silver and gold. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. When the nights are so long and the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're stories he's read. There's stars in his eyes, they are dreams in his head. And he hungers inside for that wild world outside, 'cause he knows he can't hold it, though he tried and he tried. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. When the nights are so long and the silence goes on, I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away.
Thanks very much, folks.
There you go. Babe. No, that's because Mara was in the picture and she's gone.
What's the boat? Right, we'll finish up. Alright, folks, we're going to finish up with this next song. The song made famous by Nathan Carter. Right, actually, we might have to do a few more because those requests came in again. Right, off the boat.
Sailed away from the old North Wall, travelling feet gave me the call, leaving with a suitcase in my hand. With the price of a pint, didn't need a bite. It was good all correct on the boat that night, as we left our homes in Ireland. All the lights they flickered from the shore, the boat was rocking to and fro, heading for the docks of Liverpool.
We sang and danced the night away, squeeze box and the fiddle play, stepping off the boat from Liverpool.
Rising up at the crack of dawn, working hard the whole week long. Night time I play my old guitar. Oh, we sang together one and all, side by side and standing tall. Crack was good down in Liffey Bar.
All the lights they flickered from the shore, the boat was rocking to and fro, heading for the docks of Liverpool. We sang and danced the night away, squeeze box and the fiddle play, stepping off the boat from Liverpool.
Well, that was many years ago. Fate has come, I'll have you know, leaving that old suitcase in my hand. But the time has come to bid adieu with old pals in Liverpool. Tomorrow I'll be back in Ireland.
All the lights they flickered from the shore, the boat was rocking to and fro, heading for the docks of Liverpool. We sang and danced the night away, the squeeze box and the fiddle play, stepping off the boat from Liverpool. Yes, stepping off the boat from Liverpool.
Fare thee well to you, my own true love. I am going far away. I am bound for California, and I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return the night that we will be, it's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee, I sail on a Yankee sailing ship. Davy Crockett is her name, and they say that Virgil's the captain of her. Oh, they say that she's a floating house. So fare thee well, my old true love, and when I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare thee well, my old true love, and when I return the night that we will be, it's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Oh, the sun is on the harbour, love, and I know I can't remain, for I know it will be a long, long time before I'll see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return tonight that we will be, it's not a leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. One more time. So fare thee well, the night that we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Yes, my darling, when I think of thee. Thanks very much. This request came in again for the drops of brandy. So some of the local lads must be watching in, I'd say. Because normally when we play it down here in the Royal Oak, we have to play it about 5 times. Oh, the raging sea and the rising river, peace and water of a town, where the sailing ships caress the slip and the maidens never frown. It was there I met young Raxidalo, the faces washed with rain. Oh, a house of sandy and the drops of brandy, and roamed the town in vain. And the rain fell like drops of brandy, my love for her was strong. Oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy, and my time are gone. Her hair was golden and her manner easy, spite she let me on. After 20 nights and she delighted, the bundle was all gone. She left me poor and she left me wandering, left me with a song. While I want over town, the girls don't frown till the brandy drops are gone. And the rain fell like drops of brandy, love for her was strong. Oh, the rain fell like drops of brandy, and my time are gone. In Waterford town, the girls don't frown, brandy drops are gone. Alright, that was the shortened version of it for the second time.
I'll finish up.
Which?
Big strong man.
Right, John, okay. Right, folks, we're going to say goodnight to you. Thanks very much to Billy and Nicole for putting us on this for the second time. And as I say, you can go into the website and you can check it out, and you can buy stuff on the website, from Healy Glass to all the different artists that go online there to buy items and sell their wares, as the fella says. And it's also for musicians there to get out and be seen, as the fella says. Right, this was a request from us in the room here. So we'll talk to you all again soon. Have you heard about the big strong man? He lives in a caravan. Have you heard about the Jeffrey Johnson fight? Oh, what a hell of a fight. You can take all the heavyweight you got. Like a lad, you can beat the whole lot.
Oh, he used to ring the bell in the belfry. Now he's going to fight Jack Dempsey. Was my brother Sylvester, what you got? Broke 40 medals on his chest, big chest. Killed 50 battles in the west. Sure he knows no rest. Big a man who's fired on, pushed, just shoved in you and through me. He's got an arm, like a leg, and a punch on a single battleship, big ship. Takes all the army and the navy. Put out the window of Sylvester.
Oh, well, he thought he'd take a trip to Italy, and he thought that he'd go by sea. He jumped off the harbour in the York, and he swam like a man made a cork. He saw the Lusitania in distress.
What do you do?
And he put the Lusitania on his chest,
Big chest, drank all the water in the sea, and he legged it all the way to Italy. He was me brother Sylvester, what you got? Broke 40 medals on his chest, big chest. Killed 50 battles in the west. Sure he knows no rest. Bigger man knows fire, don't push, just shoved in the roof. You and me, he's got an arm, like a leg, and a punch on a single battleship, big ship. Takes all the army and the navy. Put out the window of Sylvester.
Well, he thought he'd take a trip to old Japan, and I brought out the whole brass band. He played every instrument they got, Like a lad, he played the whole lot. Oh, well, the old church bells did ring.
Church bells.
And the old church choir did sing.
Church choir.
They all came out to bid farewell. My big brother Sylvester.
He was my brother, Sylvester. What you got? Rope for the medals on his chest, big chest. Killed 50 battling in the west. Sure you know no rest. Big in a man house for you don't push, just shove down your roof. You'll me. He's got an arm like a leg. I went a punch out to sing about a ship, big ship. He takes all the army and the navy, put up the wind of Sylvester.
Takes
On the army and the navy, up the wind of Sylvester.
Thanks very much, folks. Well, let the grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. Oh, but give me enough for the railroad stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come gouge us all from Donegal, from Sligo and Leitrim too. We'll give 'em the slip and we take a sip of the railroad Mountain Dew. Hey, the yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Yoodle-yoodle-idle-dum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. There's a neat little cell at the foot of the hill where the smoke curls up to the sky. With a whiff of the smell you can plainly tell that what you in blue close by. It fills the air with a perfume rare, if it takes both me and you. It's home we roll, we'll take a boat, or a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Yoodle-idle-dum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idle-dum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. The grasses grow and the waters flow, free and easy way. Oh, but give me enough for the railroad stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come gouge us all from Donegal, Sligo and Waterford too. We'll give 'em the slip and we take a sip on the railroad Mountain Dew. Yoodle-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idle-dum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Now learn some men have used the pen, written our praises high, from the sweet poteen, from air and screen, fruit from wheat and rye. Away your pill, up the cure all ill, way your pagan Christian or Jew. So home we roll, we'll take a boat, or a bucket full of Mountain Dew. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, yoodle-idle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idum, skidder-yoodle-idle-day. Thanks very much, folks. We'll see you all again.
One more tune.